Spies in Disguise, Tom Holland, Will Smith is it's very, very funny.
Sometimes an actor's talents extend beyond the screen and into voice work. These are the actors who put their voice talent on display multiple times to bring some of your favorite animated characters to life.
At some point, these words that I'm saying are going to be turned into an animation that will be a character that will have a face that will have my voice.
Number 1. Stephanie Beatriz nailed her role as Mirabel in Encanto.
I'm part of the amazing Madrigal.
But it's not the only character she has voiced. She can be heard in Ice Age Collision Course as the dino bird Gertie.
Where is he? When I'm through with that one-eyed weasel, he's gonna need 2 eye patches.
As well as the voice of General Sweet Mayhem in the Lego Movie 2.
Nothing left to do except sing a mature, sad song as we fade to black.
The scar on her right eyebrow was actually from falling into her Legos as a kid, so it was fitting she got to voice a character for the movie. Beatriz stated that she had always wanted to do voice acting, and that she would record herself doing a pretend radio show in different voices. Looks like that practice paid off.
My favorite thing about voiceover acting is that you're really only limited by your imagination.
Number 2. Let's talk about Bruno. John Leguizamo provided his voice for the iconic character, playing alongside Stephanie Beatriz's Mirabel.
Embrace! To make the candle bright, you have to embrace her!
But it wasn't the first time the two actors starred together in an animated film. Leguizamo can also be heard in 5 Ice Age movies as Sid the Sloth.
Could you help me, please? My nose is dangerously close to my butt.
He must have a knack for playing oddball characters, and he does it really well.
And these voices just become so free, and the more you do it, the freer you feel. And
Number 3. Sandra Oh has a lot of experience recording her voice work from home, as she did when voicing Ming Lee in Turning Red.
I know it feels strange, Mimi, but I promise, nobody will notice a thing.
And Verana in Raya and the Last Dragon.
You saw a dragon.
This provided a whole new set of challenges for the acclaimed actress, as she had to deal with connection issues when trying to communicate with the crew of the film. Oh had a blast playing these characters, and we had a blast watching them.
So it was a great opportunity just to be able to put that on screen.
Number 4. The talents of Tom Holland continue to impress us, as he proves his skills stretch beyond live action and into voice acting. Holland voiced the nervous Ian in Onward.
I'm not testing anything! Just let me go!
The nerdy Walter in Spies in Disguise.
Can it work?
It hasn't yet, but maybe. Here we go.
And Jip the dog in Doolittle.
I wasn't actually that bad. That came out way better than I thought it would.
Holland stated that laughing actually gives him the most difficulty behind the mic.
If you ask me to cry, fine, I'll cry all day. If you ask me to have a hysterical laughing fit, I just can't do it.
His solution was to find something funny that he could genuinely laugh at in the studio, and then the creators just used that laughing audio throughout the movie. What did come easy to Holland though, was barking like a dog.
His superhero name is Dog.
Number 5. Awkwafina has really been stretching her vocal talents over the last few years. She voiced the titular dragon Sisu in Raya and the Last Dragon.
Hello?
As well as Miss Tarantula in The Bad Guys.
It's crime time, baby. Shark! We need a distraction.
And Courtney in the Angry Birds movie too. Awkwafina has enjoyed both the perks and challenges of voice acting.
And I don't really realize it until I hear it back. And I'm like, who's that, Satan? Oh, it's me.
Maybe it's a coincidence or a pattern, but all 3 of these roles have been mythical like animals. We wonder what creature she'll voice next.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's nice, yeah.
Number 6. Alan Tudyk is a voice legend, especially at Disney Studios. He voiced King Candy in Wreck-It Ralph,
Decapify this monster so we can see what we're up against here.
Alistar Cray in Big Hero 6, Duke of Wesselton in Frozen, and Duke of Weaselton in Zootopia.
It's Weaselton. Duke Weaselton.
And let's not forget his oddly specific catalog of voicing animals who don't talk, like Pico in Encanto, Hey Hey in Moana, and Tuk Tuk in Raya and the Last Dragon. The cherry on top of all of this is that he can also be heard in Ice Age, playing Charlie.
My stomach hates me.
Number 7. Kelly Marie Tran doesn't have a lot of voice acting credits, but the ones she does have are impressive. She voiced Raya in Raya and the Last Dragon.
That was awesome. Give me some show.
As well as Dawn in The Croods: A New Age.
Every mark is adventure.
Bringing her bright and energetic personality to the roles.
I get to play Raya both in her younger years and her older years, and it's been it's a dream.
Yeah.
Number 8. Comedian Jim Gaffigan proved his vocal talents when voicing Luca's father Lorenzo in Luca.
Luca, you remember your Uncle Luco.
Prior to this, he also voiced Van Helsing in Hotel Transylvania 3 and 4, as well as starring alongside Zendaya in Duck Duck Goose as the character Peng. Gaffigan hasn't done a ton of voice work, but he nailed all 3 of these roles, proving he is more than just a live-action actor. Number 9. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson impressed everybody in 2016 when he turned in a great performance as the demigod Maui in Moana.
The gods have given me a man!
He also proved he had some singing capabilities with his iconic song You're Welcome. Johnson loved playing the role as he connected with the Polynesian setting and characters.
The opportunity to showcase my culture.
His other voice acting role as Crypto the Superdog in DC League of Super Pets is a bit different, and continues to prove The Rock is a talent that thrives in the various roles he plays. Number 10. Bill Hader is a hilarious comedian that brings his energy to all his voice acting roles. He voiced Fear in Inside Out,
where a scenario is either quicksand, spontaneous combustion,
Flint in both Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs movies, Leonard the Pig in both Angry Birds movies, and this unfortunate slug monster who was late for class in Monsters University.
I always felt bad. They would be on frame for exactly 3 seconds and then they would cut away and I go, ugh.
Number 11. Scarlett Johansson has only voiced a few animated characters in her time, but they've all been pretty big roles. She voices main character Ash in Sing 1 and 2, Nutmeg in Isle of Dogs, Kaa the Snake in the Jungle Book live-action remake,
Yes. Would you like to see?
and Mindy the Mermaid from the original SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
Here, take this.
Number 12. We all know Zendaya voiced Lola Bunny in Space Jam: A New Legacy.
We'll get your son back. I promise.
But she had also done some voice work prior to that role. She voiced Michi in Smallfoot, and in the same year also voiced Chi the Duckling in Duck Duck Goose. We can't wait to hear who she voices next, as she continues to add to her impressive resume. Number 13. Frozen 1 and 2 are 2 of the most popular Disney films ever, and Kristen Bell had a hand in bringing them to life, voicing Princess Anna in both films.
I did it all without powers, so, I'm coming.
In between her turns as Anna, Belle made a cameo in another Disney film, Zootopia, playing Flash's equally lethargic sloth co-worker Priscilla. Outside of the Disney bubble, Belle lent her voice to Jade in Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
That was amazing!
Number 14. Another actor whose voice appeared in Zootopia is Jenny Slate, who played the secretly evil Assistant Mayor Bellwether.
I never get to do anything this important.
Along with this role, she also voiced Gidget in The Secret Life of Pets, Harley Quinn in the Lego Batman movie, and Ted's mom in The Lorax.
Ted, honey, don't play with your food.
Number 15. Ben Schwartz is an incredible talent who voices all of his characters with the grace of a gazelle. He voiced the clumsy Banarnar in the Lego Movie Part 2, shining in his quick appearance.
Come on, go right on the way!
But his biggest role to date is Sonic the Hedgehog in both movies. While we don't actually see him during the live-action bits, his voice brings the CGI character of Sonic to life. They actually used his facial expressions as reference for the character.
So I kind of brought that heart and energy and comedy into it. That's kind of like my version of Sonic.
Number 16. Soul number 22 in Pixar's aptly named Soul film was voiced by comedy legend Tina Fey, which explains why the character was so naturally funny.
All that stuff is in your body.
10 years earlier, Fey was voicing Roxanne Ritchie in the underrated gem Megamind. Number 17. Jamie Foxx has had a great acting career, so let's not forget about the times he lent his voice to animated characters. Foxx starred alongside Tina Fey in Soul, playing Joe Gardner, the unfortunate musician.
22, stop, I have something to tell you.
He also voiced the tiny bird Nico in Rio 1 and 2.
Relax, baby bird, you can catch the next one.
Number 18. Brad Pitt is one of the biggest and most well-respected movie stars in the world. His first animated role came in 2013 as the titular Sinbad in Sinbad and the Legend of the Seven Seas. 7 years later, he would return to animation as Metro Man in Megamind, and then follow that up the next year as Will the Krill in Happy Feet 2.
Of the world.
Number 19. Jack Black's acting range is, as his character Poe would put it, legendary. Black voiced the endearing panda for all 3 Kung Fu Panda films. He is yet another actor on this list that can be heard in Ice Age, as he played the saber-toothed tiger Zeke.
I see the sloth, and he's got the baby!
You can also catch him as Lenny the Shark in Shark Tale. Number 20. The Fresh Prince himself, Will Smith can be heard starring alongside Jack Black in Shark Tale as the main character Oscar. His only other voice acting role was as Agent Lance in Spies in Disguise.
Pretend like you're a normal person talking to a much cooler normal person.
Who knew some of our favorite on-screen talent also voiced so many of our favorite animated characters? Which actor plays the most of your favorite characters? Let us know in the comments, and thanks for stopping by at The Things.